Mark Consuelos is starring in the new ESPN original series, Running with the Wolves, which follows him and wife Kelly Ripa as they learn how to run an up-and-coming Italian soccer team from the ground up. Take a look.
Buongiorno, Goffredo. Ti ricordi Kelly?
Come no, ciao. Ciao. Metti tu qua, io qua.
Devi parlare del seme, devi parlare al seme. Buono seme, buono.
Vieni subito.
Vieni subito.
Okay.
I traveled halfway around the world to watch Mark seed a yard.
I told him I was going to come work with him this summer. I probably shouldn't have said that.
I heard you.
I probably shouldn't have told him I was going to do that.
It's a great idea.
Yeah.
Please welcome Mark Consuelos.
So this is what it feels like here.
This is what it is.
Oh.
Now, we were talking about a lot of stuff, but we were talking about a mom who had it up to here with her family
Oh, I heard all
vacation.
about it.
What do you think?
Okay, so if 18 days is a big number, okay, so you do, I think guests are like fish. After 3 days, everything starts to smell.
Yes, yes.
3 days with the in-laws, you leave the kids for 12 days. You come back on the back end for another 3 days, everybody's happy, and you leave.
Where do you leave that?
With the grandparents.
Oh, it's the grandparents.
Good.
18 days. That's
It's a lot.
That's mutually assured destruction.
Yeah.
Mark, I have
Yeah.
to tell you, when our kids were young, we had gone on a vacation. My husband comes up with a picture Kelly shows that you took of her on a dock with your 3 kids.
Yes.
And it says, never call it a vacation, it's a trip.
It's
and
a
she
trip.
looks exhausted. And you can see, pup, you're in good company. And I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, we often said that. It's not a vacation, it's a trip
Yes.
with your family.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
True.
But you walked very far to get here because I understand you guys are you're new to the building. You just moved here. What are you thinking?
I love it, and this reminds me of the olden days, Joy, when we would share a floor when it was all my children
all the way
and the
over.
view, and
Yeah.
sometimes I would see your really fancy guests coming up the elevator. I'd share an elevator with Sophia
Yeah,
Loren.
but this building, you need a compass.
Yo, or popcorn. You
big.
need to drop popcorn
Yeah.
trails behind you. It's,
Yeah.
it's a bit of a maze.
But it's a nice
Well,
building.
Mark, you and Kelly have been married for 29 years, and you're no stranger to working together. You obviously met on All My Children. You're both doing, I'm going to be obsessed with this ESPN original
Great.
series. It looks so much fun. But you're obviously co-hosting live together now for 2 years.
Yes.
Fans are loving it. Why do you think it works so well? I mean, 29 years of chemistry, I guess,
Oh my
helps.
gosh, that's 29 years of chemistry. I think it works because, well, she's amazing, and I know that when I do the show with her, I'm going to be safe, and she won't let me fail. And when I used to guest host with
Does
her,
she feel that way about you?
Probably not. She does a lot of heavy lifting. When I used to guest host with her, it was so easy. Sometimes I'd get woken up at 7:30. Hey, do you want to do the show? Someone's sick. I'd say sure, and I didn't have to really do anything. I just smiled, and the first 20 minutes she carries. And then when I got the job, it became a little more serious. I had to learn how to interview people. I'm still learning. I learned how to read off a teleprompter, which I can't read very well. So that's a little tough.
You're
so-
not alone.
Yes, it's hard.
You're doing great.
Thank you.
It's so much fun
We're
to
having
watch.
fun.
Yeah, it's so much fun to watch. You know, speaking of the show, fans love the game that you play on the show every day.
can't believe it.
Called Stump Mark, right? Everybody loves it. A caller gives you 2 statements, and then you ask a couple of questions, and then you have to determine which statement is true. And you are very good at it because
pretty good.
I'm watching that, and I hear that you're an extremely competitive person. I feel that. I respect it. Do you feel that competitive spirit comes through even though you're kind of competing against your viewers?
Sometimes I feel bad, but this idea was born by me watching the show of the previous iteration with her and Ryan, and they would just give it away.
Yeah.
They would just give this thing away, and I don't feel like there are participation trophies in life. Joy, don't you agree?
I agree with you.
Yeah, you have
Make
to earn
them
it.
work for
But
it.
sometimes I know it's a nice lady at home. She's probably a teacher or a nurse, and I know I'm gonna rob her of that mug or a T-shirt, but I don't care. I don't care. I do feel bad sometimes, and I'll secretly send it
No,
to
but
you
it's
people.
insulting to the audience to give it away.
That's right.
Well, Mark, your new show,
Yes.
Running with the Wolves, is about the Italian soccer team you and Kelly co-own.
Yes.
Campobasso FC,
Yes.
you co-own, and you give viewers an inside look at your lives together as well, which we got a little bit of that in the clip. You run a team, especially an international one, and there's a 6-hour time difference.
is.
So It sounds like a lot of work. Was this what you expected? Or?
I think Kelly expected me to be a silent partner in this. And I think she misunderstood. She thought we were buying property in Italy, and I did. And I said, no, it's, well, there's a big stadium, that's property. I love it so much. It's a big passion of mine. I grew up in Italy. That was the first 5 years of my life. I grew up in Italy, and my partner, my ownership partner group is amazing, and it's such an important project for the city of Campobasso, for the region of Molise, to give them back their soccer team that they were in
Well, it's
danger of
funny
losing.
too.
Yeah.
It is funny. Well, you have Kelly Ripa in it. It's
I
gonna be funny.
But soccer is a big European pastime.
Massive.
I mean, you were born in Spain, I understand.
Yes.
You speak Italian fluently?
I do, and I spent about a month in Spain, then we moved back to Italy. where my
And
mom
you
was
love
from.
soccer, so who's better than you? You own a soccer.
I'm pinching myself.
Really?
I'm pinching myself.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
It's really the most popular sport in the world.
It is.
It's not as popular here, but in the United States,
Hey,
it's
listen,
gaining.
that World Cup is
Pele
coming.
brought us
Yeah.
years and years and years ago,
right.
and that was the first introduction we had. We didn't know it was called football. We didn't know.
And I think Ted Lasso, that show
Oh,
Ted
yes,
Lasso,
yes.
really
Yes.
did a lot of the heavy lifting for us because
Yes.
it made the American audience understand what relegation
yes.
and
Yes.
promotion meant.
Yes.
It's safe for them, football, for kids too, isn't it? They don't.
Yeah,
they
for
don't-
sure.
There are a lot of
Yes.
soccer.
Yes.
There's a
Yes
lot
and
of-
no.
There are a lot
Yes
of
and
soccer
no.
who play
Injuries.
soccer. He
Yeah.
doesn't play
But
football.
I got to tell you, people
Yeah.
love it. My husband was born in Spain.
Okay.
And during the World Cup, I don't recognize that man. All I hear is, go, yes, España! Like he's
It's
like
more than just a
crazy
game.
person.
It's
yeah.
more than just a game.
He might
It's
be
a
having sex
passion.
with someone in the other room.
It might be. I mean, it is freaking nuts. But anyway, when you're in Campobasso, do you ever get to go out on the pitch and kick the ball around with
I
the
did,
players?
yeah, I did. I went out and I'm like a kid when I go on a soccer pitch. I really am.
Really?
And I just gotten off a flight. I ran over to the field, and it's this beautiful day. And I'm taking penalty kicks, and I pull my thigh muscle immediately. I felt it.
You
pop.
did no warm up, did you?
No warm up. I'm
hate
50.
that.
I'm 54 years old.
Still.
I can't do it
You
anymore.
gray
can't do
hair.
it like that.
I have a few. If you
I
look,
know,
if you look a little
and I can
close.
tell that it's natural.
It is natural. Thank you, Joy, because I get accused of dying it
I know,
sometimes.
but
I'm quite offended.
I don't think so.
No,
it
it's
looks real.
definitely.
Just a baby. That's growing out of his head. Go ahead.
Oh, that's right. You and Kelly have 3 kids. I think so many of us have watched grow up. Michael, Lola, and Joaquin. And your youngest, Joaquin, just graduated from college in the spring. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And how are you handling kind of the empty nesters session of your life?
We
He bought a team in Italy.
brought a team in.
That's a good plan.
We were. It hit us about a month leading up to sending him off to college, and then a couple days after we dropped him off, it was heavy for me. Yeah. And then Kelly said, "What are we doing? Let's go." And we went to a beach out on Long Island, and we were feeling sad. And then we saw a little family with 7 kids and 2 families searching for all the little lost shoes on the beach, and we just said, "Sucker." We love the empty nest.
So it's back to a vacation, not a trip.
That's correct.
That's right. Well, congratulations on the team. I'm
Thank
very
you.
Yeah,
excited to see how it works out. I might come see what you all are doing.
Please do.
I will. Our thanks to Mark Consuelos. Running with the Wolves premieres Tuesday, July 29th on ESPN and ESPN Plus. There's ESPN and ESPN Plus. Yes, there is. Live with Kelly and Mark airs weekday mornings. Check your local listings.